Today I'm going to try the ResinCrete colours for the first time. I've got a lot of different pigments for eco casting powders, but I've never tried the ResinCrete ones. So I've got a nice big bag of ResinCrete. Thank you so much to jdiction for sending that to me. Got a little silicone pot. We're going to do some mixing in here. So let's pour out a load of the ResinCrete. Not actually sure how much these moulds take, but I've always got some spare moulds standing by, and this is going everywhere. I should have got it out with my spoon, shouldn't I? I wonder if that's enough. Let's see. Making a mess already. 10 to 3 parts, so 10 parts powder, 3 parts water by weight, or as I do it, just splash them in until it feels about right. Can I suggest you do it properly and measure it though while you're getting used to it? I've been using this quite a lot now, and I do kind of have a good feel for what the consistency is supposed to be like, so I just chuck it in and hope for the best. If I put too much water in, I add a bit more powder and so on. It's a 30-minute demould time, which I think is quite amazing. Easiest way to mix it, small whisk or a fork. Shouldn't need to do much bashing to get bubbles out. They kind of just happen on their own, but important to mix it thoroughly. And then we're going to have a go at marbling with it. So I will make it a little bit thicker than usual. I'm thinking purple marbling. Should we go purple? You know me, I always like to try the purple first. That's mixed really easily. That's lovely. I will just put a tiny bit more powder though. As I said, that's about the right normal consistency, I would say. About like that. But if I want to marble it, I will make it. And that's because it just stops the colours from blending quite as much. So we go for about like that. Make sure I've got those last few lumps out. Just going to get right into the bottom. There we go. Got that mixed just that bit thicker. Still not too thick actually. That's probably not far off what it's supposed to be. Anyway, now we're going to just drop in some of the colour. And it's got to be purple, hasn't it? It really has. Now, I've learnt my lesson with these little plastic rings. And that is, take the bloody things off. Otherwise they end up in your bowl. So just 3 little drops. See how far that goes. We'll see how strong the pigment's up. Very. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, that should do in terms of stirring. Pop my fork to the side. I'll put it in my water actually. And let's bring our little moulds in. Now what tends to happen is that the pigment will be, it probably won't be as consistent all the way down. So I'm going to pour, then pour, because I want them to match, don't I? Then pour. I am going to need a lot more mixed up. So I'm going to speed you up on this bit because you don't need to watch me mix again, do you? Okay. Okay, so I've made an almighty mess. I filled those up. You can see where the colours have blended more on the back. I put more water in, I think, with the last mix that I did for this one. But hopefully that won't have disturbed the nice marbly front. But as you can see from the difference here, that's why I tend to mix it normally a bit more thickly to get the marbled effect. So you can see the difference between adding more water and adding less water. There you go. We're just going to wait for these to dry now, and I'll see you later. It's demould time. It's actually been a few hours because I kind of wandered off and got distracted. So we're going to get off any surplus like this. We can always sand afterwards. Now that's going to be harder to demould at that end, isn't it? Because of the where the little candle holder is. So let's go from this way. Oh, got a weird big white blob in the middle of this one. That is odd, isn't it? Look at the marbling. Isn't that nice? I'll show you how to tidy up those edges in a moment. You won't believe how easy it is. Well, you would if you've seen eco casting powders used before, of course, but for anybody who hasn't. They both got a weird white blob. That makes them match. Oh, I like it. Look at that. So there's the finished things. And you sit your little candles in here. And of course, because they're an eco casting powder, being ResinCrete, then there's no problems with it not being safe with flames. So let me just get something to finish off this back. You'll like this. This is how easy it is. So this is just where I've got a little bit of a sharp edge on the back. It's only slight, but it's just a finishing touch. And it pays you to do this at this early stage after the demould, because this stuff will get to full strength within sort of like I think it's about 3 days. So if you sand it while it's just like a few hours in, it's just a little bit easier to sand, because it will get extremely hard and tough. Big thumbs up for the ResinCrete and for the colours. I mean, look how strong those colours are. I know I've done videos in the past showing you other things that you can colour eco casting powders with that do work. We all know that we can use acrylic paints and all sorts of things, but to get the strongest colours, it's definitely worth going for the proper product for the job, as you can see. And that used such the tiniest little bit, those colours are going to last me for forever. Look at that. Awesome. So just one final step. We are going to seal these. We are now 2 days on, so we are going to seal these now. And the wax I'm going to be using is the new wax from All Aboard Resin Creations. Now this is handmade. It's made of natural ingredients. It smells gorgeous. It's got coconut oil and soya wax in it. And we're just going to plaster that on. Now you do need to leave it a day or two to dry properly before you do this, because otherwise you're going to be sealing the damp in, aren't you? Because there will still be a little bit of damp to go out of this. So I will be putting you the links for everything that I've used down in the video description, of course, as always. So there will be discount codes wherever I have them as well. And I sure have for the ResinCrete, so. And the colours. So I shall pop those in the description for you. If you find that any of the links I give you are time limited, let me know and I'll try to get you a fresh link. So all we do is we plaster this on. A little bit of colour coming off on my sponge, but not a lot. And that is to be expected. It's just where there's got a lot of pigment on the surface. As you can see, there's only a little bit coming off. So that's impressive in itself, to be honest. Back is where that tends to happen, because some of the colour will rise. I'm being very generous with the wax. You probably don't need anywhere near as much as this. This is that all the way around. Yep. So it all feels nice and slimy at the moment. We're just going to get a soft cloth and rub that all back off. Just going to leave it a second to sink in. And that leaves the most lovely, silky, ceramic feeling finish, even on the back. It's amazing. Yeah, I definitely have a new favourite wax. And I prefer this to the paint-on sealant, because I find that the paint-on sealant, you lose the lovely matte finish that is so nice about eco casting powders. I'm not sure you can get matte finish paint-on sealants, but there is something really lovely about the wax, and of course it smells delicious. Well, this one does anyway. I've never known one smell quite like this. It's lovely. I love that it's colourless as well. So I've got some beeswaxes and they're yellow. Now, not that that really shows when you're using so little, but I do like that this is white, because if there is any danger of any colour drifting into it, well, you're not going to get it with this. It's pure white wax, which is unusual. Here we are, look how it's made the colours pop as well. Fantastic. So, while we just admire these, can I thank everybody who subscribes to my channel members, to those who sent me super thanks and super chats recently. I really appreciate that very much, and the buy me a coffees. It all helps to fund the work that I do with this channel and to keep you all entertained, I hope. So I will see you soon for the next one. In the meantime, we're going to go over to the glamour shots. Take care all. See you soon.